This is the view from my hotel here in Singapore. I'm here for a conference for a couple of days for work. And if you look really closely in the background there, you can actually see the Marina Bay Sands just there. If I zoom in on it to give it a better look, there you go, just right there in the background. The Marina Bay Sands, some of you may already know. For those who don't, basically it looks like a ship on top of a building, and there is a swimming pool in that you can go and swim in. It's pretty cool. However, enough of that. So the real reason why I'm doing this video is to actually talk about this bad boy here. This is the Canon G7X Mark III. The Mark II was one of the most popular, and still is one of the most popular vlogging cameras. For those who don't upgrade to the G7X Mark III, the Mark II is going to be discounted heavily, and if you don't need the features that you can get in this camera, then I'd highly recommend going and getting that. So the big features with this is that it now has 4K uncropped. So a lot of the digital SLRs and compact cameras will shoot in 4K, but it's cropped, so you don't get that full, the full picture of when you're actually shooting in 4K. Also, the big thing with this camera, it was the first compact camera of for vloggers where it actually came out with an external microphone input just here on the side. The Sony RX100 which was announced after this camera, also has that now. So there's two cameras out there that actually have it. Price difference is, in Australia at least, is that this camera is $1,000, whereas the Sony is actually nearly $2,000. So although that camera is meant to be a lot better, price point, this is a lot more affordable for a lot of us. So for those of you who don't know about the actual cameras themselves, they're really good for vlogging because you can do the flip screen like that, and you can actually see yourself talk instead of actually talking in the mirror like I am. Just a couple of downsides. A lot of people are, well, I don't find it a downside, but a lot of people do find that a downside is that there's no mount on top there for your flash or your microphone. Now that they have a microphone input on the actual camera itself, you can do what I've done, which a lot of people are suggesting to do, is just buy a bracket, and you can attach the bracket there like that. And the good thing about the bracket that I have is that I can mount the microphone on the top or the sides, and then I can also have a flash there if I need to. The camera itself does have a flash as well, just by clicking the button on the side there. I'm going to switch over to the screen now, so here we go. So yeah, so this video is actually of the video quality of the actual camera itself. So I'm going to go out and take some video footage of Singapore in the next couple of days with this camera, put it all together, and then yeah, so here it is. Enjoy.
Now all you lovely children here today with my tiny nuggets to her. Chicken nuggets, so you don't want to tempt her too much. Okay. Oh goodness. Otherwise she will break out.
the video now.
Hey, hi mom.